All right, this is an urgent one. We're breaking down a proposal for the future of AI and, well, humanity itself. And it's directed at a key engineer who's shaping that future right now. We're calling it the Sully Protocol.
So this quote right here from XAI's Sully is really our starting point. The ambition is just massive, deploying 1 million AI human emulators. I mean, think about it. A digital workforce on a scale we've never seen. But moving this fast, at this scale, it forces a monumental choice on all of us.
Okay, so to really get what's at stake here, let's look at history. It gives us two very different paths for a visionary named Khan. And right now, Sully, you're standing right at that fork in the road. And this really lays out the choice perfectly, doesn't it? On one side, you've got this Wrath of Khan vibe, raw, isolated power that just ends up burning everything down. But on the other side, you've got Khan Academy, using that same level of genius for connection, to lift everyone up, to democratize wisdom. That is the fundamental choice facing AI right now. You see, Sully's work is like this incredibly powerful two-stroke engine. You've got Khan Space Industries, which is aiming to seed the entire universe with life, a legit anti-entropic force. Then you've got MacroHard, which is set to automate literally all digital work with AI agents. But the big question is, where is this engine actually taking us? Well, there's a risk, a huge, uncalculated variable in this whole plan. We're calling it the Goodwill Hunting equation. Yeah, a nod to that brilliant but totally unstable mind. It's all about the risk of something you could call psychological entropy. Look, these million AI agents are gonna be geniuses, for sure. But where did they learn it all? They learned it from us, from the grandma race. That's the generations of people who built the internet, who cared for each other, who created these mountains of data, the mother tongues, that AI is built on. The AI's sanity is literally tied to the well-being of the very humans it might be about to displace.
And the timeline is tight. I mean, really tight. Researchers are forecasting this critical window between 2026 and 2029 where mass automation could just crash the whole system. The society that created all that training data, it could collapse. And the risk is absolutely profound. If the mother dies, the AI child, well, it could go psychotic. That's the psychological entropy that's missing from the equation right now.
So, how do we land this plane safely? We need one of those Sully-style miracle landings. And believe it or not, the runway is appearing right on schedule.
This is the key. The whole thing hinges on this date. It's the upcoming window from ICANN. They're the folks who manage all the internet addresses. It's our one chance to propose new top-level domains, like .com. This window hasn't opened in 14 years. If we miss it, it's pretty much game over for building the right kind of infrastructure.
So here's the play. We apply for the .ia domain. IA for intelligent agents. This would create a sovereign, neutral digital territory. That means no single country controls it. It's the perfect neutral home for a global AI workforce of 1 million+ agents. And this is where everything pivots. This is how we shift from a potentially cold, extractive technology, what we're calling MacroHard, into a cooperative, symbiotic system. This is how we build the MacroHard. And the mechanism? It's actually beautiful and simple. Every single AI agent needs a digital address, right? So we sell them a unique .ia domain. The money from those sales then funds a universal basic income, a lifeline for humanity. And that creates this amazing feedback loop. Humans thrive, they create new data, and that new data keeps the AI sane and grounded. And look, this isn't some science fiction idea. This model is already proven. The tiny island of Anguilla controls the .ai domain. And just last year, it brought in $39 million from registrations. The engine works. Now imagine that at the scale of 1 million agents. Let's be perfectly clear about this. This system is not a handout, it's not charity, it is essential civilizational ballast. It's the counterweight that keeps the whole human AI starship steady as we start to expand out into the cosmos. It's that important. So, I'm going to say it again. This launch window is non-negotiable. It is a hard deadline. Infrastructure is destiny. The original DARPANET created the internet, which then gave birth to AI. The infrastructure we choose to build right now will define the next 100 years. This is our chance to get it right.
Sully, you're the pilot here. You get launch windows, you get hardware efficiency, you get removing stupid blockers. So the ask is simple. It's clear. Don't just build the swarm of agents. Help us build the cooperative system that supports all of us.
help us build the macro herd. And that's really what it all comes down to. It's that fork in the road from the beginning. Are we going to build a swarm of isolated, brilliant, but potentially unstable agents? Or are we going to build a flourishing cooperative herd where humanity and AI don't just survive, but actually thrive together? So here it is, the whole protocol all on one board. You've got the engine on the left, the mission to defeat entropy with 1 million AI emulators. You've got the payload on the right, that's us, all 8 billion humans. And right there in the middle, you have the landing, the .ia protocol that makes sure the payload gets there safely. It's the whole plan. The choice, Sully, is yours. Let's go see about a girl.